Welcome to our video on ethics and compliance in human resources. In today's complex business landscape, the role of HR goes beyond recruitment and management. Ethics and compliance lay the foundation for a fair and respectful workplace. But why are these principles so critical? Let's start with ethics. Ethical practices in HR ensure that decisions are made based on fairness, integrity, and respect. This builds trust within the organization, which is essential for a positive and productive work environment. When HR teams adhere to ethical standards, transparent and honest interactions among employees at all levels are fostered. Now, think about compliance. Compliance in HR involves adhering to laws, regulations, and company policies designed to protect both the organization and its employees. Ensuring compliance helps minimize legal risks and maintains a safe and equitable workplace. Ignoring these obligations can lead to serious consequences, including legal penalties, financial loss, and a damaged reputation. Throughout this video, we will delve deeper into the importance of maintaining high ethical standards and meeting compliance requirements. We will explore common ethical dilemmas, compliance challenges, and real-life case studies, providing you with actionable insights and practical advice from industry experts. As we move forward, you'll see that fostering an ethical culture and strict compliance practices are not just regulatory necessities, but vital components of a thriving HR department. Stay tuned as we unpack these critical elements and equip you with the knowledge to transform your HR practices. Let's embark on this journey together, understanding that the foundation of any successful organization is built on the pillars of ethics and compliance. Ethics in human resources, or HR, refers to the moral principles that guide the behavior and decision-making of HR professionals. At its core, ethics encompasses the values, standards, and rules that ensure fairness and respect in workplace decisions. Now, more than ever, the role of ethics in HR is paramount. It serves as the foundation upon which trust and integrity are built within an organization. From hiring practices to maintaining confidentiality, ethical considerations impact every aspect of HR. By defining these moral guidelines clearly, HR professionals can navigate complex situations with greater clarity and responsibility. As we move forward, you'll see how these ethical frameworks influence the very fabric of HR practices. Welcome back to our journey through ethics and compliance in HR. Today, we'll delve into a crucial cornerstone, compliance. But what does compliance mean in the context of human resources? Simply put, compliance involves adhering to laws, regulations, and company policies. It's about ensuring that every employee is treated fairly and legally. Compliance shapes the very backbone of HR practices. It safeguards the organization from legal risks and fosters a culture of integrity. Consider compliance as the framework that ensures ethical standards are not just ideas but practiced realities. As we move forward, you'll see how compliance challenges manifest in real-life scenarios. HR professionals often find themselves at the crossroads of challenging ethical dilemmas. These conflicts can manifest as questions of confidentiality when handling sensitive employee information, navigating conflicts of interest, or even managing accusations of favoritism. These situations are not just theoretical, they have real and profound impacts on both employees and the organization as a whole. Protecting confidential information is crucial, yet breaches can occur, leading to broken trust and potentially severe consequences for the individuals involved. Conflicts of interest can erode the integrity of decision-making processes, creating an environment where fairness is questioned. Favoritism, whether perceived or real, can destroy team morale and lead to toxic work culture. As HR professionals, addressing these ethical challenges is part of our daily responsibility. By understanding these dilemmas and their impacts, we can work towards creating a fair, ethical, and transparent workplace. Next, we will delve into specific instances where compliance issues arise and explore the critical importance of staying aligned with legal and organizational standards. How do we ensure our practices stay compliant in the ever-evolving landscape of HR? Stay tuned as we uncover the nuances and solutions to maintaining compliance within our professional environments. In the realm of human resources, compliance issues are not mere inconveniences. They can be significant obstacles that impede the smooth operation of an organization. HR professionals frequently encounter compliance challenges that, if ignored, can lead to severe consequences. One common issue is the failure to adhere to labor laws, which can result in costly legal battles and hefty fines. Discrimination is another prevalent problem, presenting not only legal risks but also damaging the organization's reputation and employee morale. Additionally, improper handling of employee data can lead to breaches of confidentiality and trust, as well as legal repercussions under data protection laws. The repercussions of noncompliance are far reaching. Organizations may face financial penalties, lengthy legal disputes, and irreparable harm to their public image. Furthermore, employees may suffer from inequitable treatment, leading to a toxic work environment and high turnover rates. Ignoring compliance issues can undermine the integrity of the HR department and, by extension, the entire organization. It is crucial for HR professionals to understand these challenges and address them proactively to foster a fair, legal, and trustworthy environment. As we delve deeper, we will explore strategies and best practices that HR professionals can implement to navigate these compliance challenges effectively. Moving forward, you'll see real-world examples and expert insights that illustrate the importance of adhering to ethical and compliance standards in HR. Let's delve into a real-life scenario faced by an HR professional at a mid-sized company. Sarah, the HR manager, was confronted with an ethical dilemma when she discovered that a long-term employee had been falsifying time records to cover for a colleague struggling with personal issues. Sarah was torn between her duty to uphold company policies and her empathy for the employee's personal situation. The dilemma posed significant challenges. Should she report the violations and risk severe repercussions for the employees involved, or offer leniency, potentially undermining the company's ethical standards? After careful consideration, Sarah decided to address the issue directly with both employees. She acknowledged the personal struggles, but made it clear that falsifying documents was unacceptable. Sarah then worked with the employees to find a solution that would support them through their personal challenges while ensuring adherence to company policies. As a result, the employee who had been falsifying records received a formal warning, and both employees were offered access to the company's employee assistance program. This resolution balanced empathy with accountability, reinforcing the company's commitment to ethical practices. This case highlights the complexities HR professionals face and the importance of handling such dilemmas thoughtfully. As we move forward, we'll explore another case study, this time focusing on a compliance issue in HR. Now let's examine a real-life example of a compliance issue in HR and how it was addressed. A mid-sized company faced a serious non-compliance issue when an improper classification of employees resulted in significant legal repercussions. Temporary workers were misclassified as independent contractors, leading to violations of labor laws. This oversight not only exposed the company to hefty fines, but also damaged employee trust and morale. The HR team quickly mobilized to address the issue. They began by conducting a thorough audit of all employee classifications. By engaging with legal experts and utilizing HR analytics, they could pinpoint the discrepancies and rectify the misclassifications. This corrective action was further supported by clear communication with affected employees, offering them reclassification along with the respective benefits and compensations they were rightfully due. Moreover, proactive steps were taken to ensure that such oversights would not occur again. The HR department implemented regular training on compliance for their staff and integrated more stringent checks into their employee onboarding processes. As a result, the company avoided further legal consequences, restored employee trust, and reinforced a culture of transparency and fairness. This case study underscores the severe ramifications of non-compliance and the vigorous actions required to address such issues effectively. As we move forward, you'll see additional insights from experts on how maintaining stringent compliance can safeguard your organization and foster a fair workplace environment. In today's dynamic work environment, ethical practices in human resources are more crucial than ever. Experts emphasize that maintaining high ethical standards is not just a regulatory necessity, but a cornerstone of a positive organizational culture. When HR professionals prioritize ethics, they lay the groundwork for trust and respect, fostering a harmonious workspace where employees feel valued and secure. These practices create an inclusive environment that attracts talent and promotes retention. Ethical HR practices also provide a framework for fair decision making, reducing conflicts and enhancing morale. As we delve deeper, you'll hear from experts on the multifaceted benefits of integrating ethics into your HR strategy and the tangible outcomes they've observed in their organizations. By upholding these principles, HR can drive the organization toward long-term success. Stay with us as we explore more insights on compliance and its critical role in fostering a culture of integrity. Welcome back. In this segment, we delve into the importance of compliance with insights from leading HR experts. Compliance isn't just about following rules, it's about ensuring legal protection and fostering fairness in the workplace. Our experts emphasize that maintaining compliance shields your organization from legal pitfalls and promotes a culture of integrity and trust. They share that by adhering to regulations, companies can avoid costly penalties and build a reputable, ethical environment where employees feel valued and protected. As we move forward, you'll discover practical steps and best practices for ensuring compliance in your HR operations. Here are some practical steps HR professionals can take to ensure ethical practices in their organizations. First, establish a clear code of ethics that is easily accessible to all employees. This document should outline acceptable behaviors and provide guidelines for decision-making in various scenarios. Second, offer regular training sessions on ethical practices. These sessions can help employees recognize ethical dilemmas and understand how to address them appropriately. Third, create an open-door policy that encourages employees to report unethical behavior without fear of retaliation. Providing anonymous reporting options can also help. Fourth, ensure that your organization's leadership models ethical behavior at all times. Leaders set the tone for the entire company, and their actions will be emulated by others. Fifth, implement a system of checks and balances to monitor compliance with ethical standards. This can include regular audits, reviews, and feedback mechanisms. Lastly, foster a culture of continuous improvement where ethical practices are regularly evaluated and refined based on feedback and new developments. These steps will not only safeguard your organization's reputation, but also build a trustworthy and positive work environment. As we move forward, you'll see how these practices can be applied to ensure compliance within your HR department. Here are some practical steps HR professionals can take to ensure compliance with laws and regulations. First, maintain up-to-date knowledge of federal, state, and local employment laws. This involves regular training and continuous education to stay informed about the latest legal changes. Next, develop and implement clear policies and procedures that align with these regulations. Ensure that these policies are easily accessible to all employees and that they understand their roles and responsibilities in maintaining compliance. It's also crucial to conduct regular audits and assessments of your HR practices. This helps to identify any gaps or areas of improvement, thereby ensuring ongoing compliance. These audits should be systematic and comprehensive, covering aspects such as recruitment, compensation, workplace safety, and employee relations. Another vital step is to provide regular compliance training for employees at all levels. Creating a culture of awareness and responsibility starts with educating your workforce about the importance of following legal and ethical guidelines. Utilize workshops, e-learning modules, and real-life scenarios to reinforce this training. Ensure there is a transparent process for reporting and addressing non-compliance. Employees should feel safe and supported when raising concerns. Establishing a clear whistleblower policy can promote accountability and trust within the organization. As we move forward, you'll see how building an ethical culture and maintaining compliance over time are integral to the health and integrity of your HR practices. Building an ethical culture begins at the top. Leadership sets the tone, creating a foundation that will permeate throughout the organization. It's not just about following rules. It's about fostering an environment where ethical behavior is the norm. Leaders must model the values they wish to see, making integrity a core aspect of the company's identity. By prioritizing ethics, leaders pave the way for a healthy corporate culture, one where employees feel respected and empowered to do the right thing. As we move forward, you'll see how maintaining compliance is an ongoing effort that requires vigilance and dedication. Compliance in HR is not a one-time task, it's an ongoing journey. Maintaining compliance requires continuous efforts through regular monitoring and auditing. By keeping a vigilant eye on policies and procedures, HR professionals can ensure their practices stay in line with ever-changing regulations and standards. Continuous training and awareness programs are essential to keep the entire workforce informed and accountable. Compliance audits help identify gaps and areas needing improvement, enabling proactive actions. As we move forward, you'll see how these ongoing efforts solidify a foundation of trust and integrity within your organization. In conclusion, ethics and compliance are fundamental to the success and integrity of any HR department. We've explored the definitions and importance of these principles, highlighted common challenges, and provided expert insights and practical advice. Ethical practices cultivate trust and a positive work environment, while compliance ensures legality and fairness. Combining these elements is not just beneficial, but essential for a thriving organization. Remember, maintaining an ethical and compliant HR strategy is a continuous effort that strengthens the entire company. Together, let's commit to making ethics and compliance the cornerstone of our HR practices. We've journeyed through the crucial aspects of ethics and compliance in HR. Now, it's your turn to take action. Implementing these practices is more than just a duty, it's a commitment to building a trustworthy and resilient organization. Start by evaluating your current policies and making necessary improvements. Engage with your team, fostering an environment where ethical behavior and compliance are second nature. Remember, knowledge is power. Equip yourself with the resources available to navigate this journey. Visit our website for in-depth guides, expert advice, and continuous learning opportunities. Together, we can create workplaces that are not only compliant, but also ethically responsible. As you move forward, let ethics and compliance be your guiding principles. Thank you for your dedication to making a positive impact.